This is Daily Treasures with words of comfort, encouragement, and hope from the Word of God. Here is Dr. Nick Venditti with today's devotional.
July 11. Following the Lord fully. Welcome to Daily Treasures from the Word of God. Today's reading is Joshua 13 through 16. Our lesson is from Joshua 14, 8 and 9. Nevertheless, my brethren who went up with me made the heart of the people melt with fear. But I followed the Lord my God fully. So Moses swore on that day, saying, Surely the land on which your foot has trodden will be an inheritance to you and to your children forever, because you have followed the Lord my God fully. Caleb is not a very well-known biblical character. He is not often mentioned, yet he was a spiritual giant. He remained faithful until the end to the Lord and his cause. Let's examine three things from Caleb's life. First, Caleb followed the Lord fully. There are those who follow the Lord at different levels. Some watch from a distance and do not want to be too committed to the Lord. Others are committed to the Lord whenever it is convenient or feasible. In other words, they want to see how it will benefit them and their personal agenda. However, there are some who are totally sold out to the Lord and his cause. Caleb was one of the latter. Just like Joshua was the right hand of Moses, Caleb was Joshua's right hand. An example was when Moses sent out the 12 spies to report on the land. 10 of the 12 came back fearful of the giants of the land, but not so Joshua and Caleb. They did not deny the challenges that were present, but they both believed in the Lord's provision of victory. The result was that due to the incredulous heart of the 10 spies, an entire generation did not enter into the promised land, except for Joshua and Caleb. Caleb is a wonderful example for us to emulate of someone who was faithful to the Lord. Next, Caleb believed the promise. Believing a promise is demonstrated by living according to that promise. If this is not so, a person can be appropriately called a hypocrite. What one says should be reflected in the way one lives. Obviously, Caleb demonstrated in his life a sense of destiny by demonstrating a focused life in the things of the Lord. Caleb never forgot the Lord's faithfulness and hand upon him and Israel. This is a great quality for any leader to have because it provides stability and perseverance. Finally, Caleb received the inheritance. He waited more than 40 years, but deep down inside him, Caleb knew it was worth the wait. He believed and therefore received. In conclusion, Caleb followed the Lord fully, Caleb believed the promise, and Caleb received the inheritance. Let's learn from Caleb's life to be faithful in serving the Lord fully. This will help us to finish well. It has been a pleasure to share with you daily treasures from the Word of God. Tomorrow's Bible reading is Joshua chapters 17 through 20. Let's not forget the words of the psalmist. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver pieces. Until tomorrow, and may God bless you in abundance as you study the Word of God.